I'm going with my hair. I feel like a fountain. Hey guys, so for today's video I decided to do a little demonstration on how I contour my face. This is actually the second time I have recorded this video because I didn't like the way I did it the first time, so I wanted to, do another rerun of it. So here it is, and I hope you enjoy it. Let's get started. Okay, so let's start off by saying that I am not a trained makeup artist as yet. I just do makeup on myself, so this is just what I've learnt from other YouTubers, other makeup artists on YouTube. So this is just a video basically on how I do my face. It is different on everyone else, on different people's faces. It's not necessary. I don't have the same face shape. I don't have the same face shape as everyone else, and they don't have the same as mine. There is also a difference between contouring and bronzing. Now, bronzing is just to add color to your face, to warm up your complexion. It's not to contour your cheekbones or frame your face. Contouring is really popular now, and I jumped on the bandwagon as many people have, and I absolutely adore the look of contouring. There are two different ways to do it. First is using creams, and the second is using powder. Now, today I normally use a foundation much darker for my contouring, and I normally use a highlighter or concealer that will lighten up this part of my face where the light will reflect off. But today I'm going to be using the Australis Contour and Highlighting Kit. This is really popular now. I mean, I tried looking for this ever since it came out, and it was sold out everywhere. And on Shannexo has a beauty page called Everything Beauty Related, and she and all these people were posting about it, that they couldn't get it, and I could not believe how sold out it was. I didn't think it was worth the hype at all, but of course, like, you hear about it and you just want to get it. I wanted to get it because I was so into contouring. I thought, why not give it a go? Anyway, so one day I went to the Priceline, I saw it, and I nearly died because I had been looking for it everywhere. So I found it, and I kind of understood the hype. It's a bit messy. I understood the hype. I really did. It is beautiful. For people who don't know, it is a dupe for the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit, which is obviously a very expensive item. But this is a much cheaper dupe for it, which was $16.95 at Priceline, and I thought, well, if it does the same thing, it may not be to the same quality level, but if it does the same thing and it looks good on your face, it's worth it for your money. It's worth the money. So sometimes I like to do two different types of contour. Sometimes I like to just do a small one where my face just looks simply framed, nothing too big. But when I go out or go clubbing or go to a party, I do like to do a dramatic contour because I do have a bit more of a rounded face, and I like to just have a skinnier cheekbones, but because I feel like I have chubby cheeks. I don't, but I feel like I do, so I love to define my cheeks. 6 colors. It's not very clear in this lighting, but this one here is a very pinky tone. It's got no sparkle in it, so it is just a plain pinky, salmon-y kind of color. The middle one is a banana color, so it's a yellow color. All the top ones are all for highlighting. It's for highlighting here. Anywhere you want to highlight on your face, you use the top 3. Then this one is, it's kind of like a darker, it's much darker than this one, but it's got sparkle on it. It is perfect for your cheekbones. It is absolutely beautiful in the light, and that's my favorite one already. The bottom one, there are 3 different darker shades. They're all fantastic. I mean, to be honest, at first I could not tell the difference between any of them, but as you put them on your face, you understand which, like, they're too dark for your face or they make you look drawn out. You work out as you play around with it. I'll do a little swatch of the bronze of the darker ones for you. So that's all of them. They're very similar, but I haven't worked out my favorite. I am still playing around with the bottom shades to work out which one goes with my face better, with with what foundation, with what eye look. I have to still work that out, but In today's tour I will show you how I would normally do my contouring, maybe for a night out. So on the back of this contour kit, it actually has a set of instructions which really help people who are just starting in contouring. It definitely helped me, even though I already did contour my face. Now just a heads up, you don't need to use this powder. You can use any taupe, kind of taupey brown color, anything that you prefer to contour. If it works for you, it works for you. So basically what I already have done is my eye makeup, my eyebrows, my foundation, my concealer. Pretty much everything is done and ready on my face. I have set my face and everything. The idea of this, my foot's gone to sleep. The idea of this is to choose a color that is 2 to 3 tones darker than your natural skin tone for the contour. So this is where we get busy. So I'm going to grab this color right here. So I will get, for my contour, I like to use something like this, something that is easy to hold together to make a precise line. Now for your cheekbones, the way I contour is you have to find the hollow of your cheekbone. So you can make a face like this. I can never do that, seriously. So you see where your cheekbone is, and right underneath that, and you get your brush, or maybe a skinnier brush would be better just to do that. Get your brush and you measure it from here to the thing of your lip. And if you press in, you can feel that that is where the hollow of your cheek is, and that is exactly where you want to place your contour. So you want it to go into the hollow of your cheek. Just dab it in and tap off the excess. Okay. So you get into the hollow. And what I like to do is I like to mark out everywhere I'm contouring before I blend it out. So this is where you add as much contour as you like. If you don't want really defined cheekbones, stop here. Don't go any further. If you go any further, that's when it's going your face is going to go narrow. That's the idea of a contour. The idea of a contour is to give the illusion of a skinnier face. It's meant to give the idea of shadow, as if your cheekbone is coming out, so it makes your cheekbones look much thinner. The whole idea of contouring is just to create a shadow to make your face look much narrower and your cheeks look much more defined. So you can apply just a bit to there and see already it's already marking out. It's already showing that my cheekbones are a bit more out there to compare to this side. Then the next place that I like to contour is my forehead. So I like to just draw a little line here. I'm only going to do one side of my face just to show you, and then I'll blend it out all together. So I like to put some there. Be careful with this because you can sometimes become very heavy-handed. That's fine, but the whole idea with contouring is also to blend. If you don't blend, well, you just look like you've just put dark smudges all over your face, so there's no point. Anyway, the next step I like to do, I like to contour my nose. Now normally I don't use this brush, so I don't know why I'm using this brush. I like to contour my nose, so I grab a little brush, and what I will do is, it depends. The whole idea of contouring your nose is to give it a much straighter look. Say if you want to have a much narrower nose, you draw it right onto the bone of your nose and go straight down. And it goes the same if you want to have it bigger, you draw the contour a little bit out that way to make the appearance of a wider nose. But because I have a skinny nose, I do want to just keep it nice and simple, nothing too big. And if you want to add the impression of a cute little button nose, I don't normally do this because my nose is quite bouncy. You just put a bit up here. See how it gives the impression that light is bouncing off it and it gives you a cute little button nose. I normally don't like that, but it's kind of cute. I would just do the other side of my face and up it back. Okay, the next step is, if you want to give the appearance of a much sharper jawline, you can also frame your face down here and contour underneath your chin here. But here I'm going to blend it out because I hate the look of it not blended out. See, already I look like I have created a shadow to give the impression of a much thinner jawline. God, I love contouring. Then what I also like to do, which I missed out on, was apply it along my hairline. So you apply it to your temples, your cheekbones, your nose, and across your hairline. Sometimes also to give the appearance of a bigger lip, I like to apply a bit to the bottom of my lip. just to create a little illusion that I have a much bigger lip than I already do. Okay, next is highlighting. Now you've got the top 3 to choose from. You can choose whatever you like. Now my preference when it comes to my highlighting is to choose the middle color, which is the banana color, banana-y color. I like to apply that to underneath my eyes to brighten up underneath my eyes. The whole idea of highlighting is to highlight this part of your face. Now you're contouring here, but you want to highlight here because that is where all the attention will go, because that is where the light reflects off your face. I get this kind of brush. I get the banana powder. I don't know, I'm calling it banana powder. I think because it's yellow and it looks like banana, but the banana colored, the yellow one. And I just apply that underneath my eyes. In photos, you can see that's the part that really lights up. So if you can see, you can already see that this part is already getting much brighter. Then the idea is to highlight here. Now I like to use that shimmery color because I love how the light reflects off it. So on the top right, I grab this, tap off excess, and just apply it, and you can already see the amount of shine that has already given my nose. And then I also like to apply it up here, and this is where light will definitely reflect. And it also, the higher that you put your highlight, the bigger your forehead will look. If you put it lower and you contour your forehead will look much smaller. Then I like to also apply this one to my cheekbones. The good thing about this is it's not too intense, but when you take a photo, or you can see just this pretty gorgeous shine right on your cheekbones. Then the second last place I love to highlight is on my chin. You can already see it shines already. Then last place is my cupid's bow, or here, because like the contour on the bottom, it gives it a fuller look and it looks like it's going up. So the next step is to blend all the contour out. I'm trying to decide what brush I feel like using. I'm going to use this brush. So the idea with this is when you're blending is to blend up. See, that is a nice subtle line, but you can see it still defines my face. And blending here, and of course blending the nose. And then last but not least, blending here. Now because I don't actually like the shine of this product, I like to put on a highlighter on top. So I'm going to grab my Essence eyeshadow in Dance All Night, which is, it's an eyeshadow, I know, but look, it's got this silver texture, silver color, and it is perfect for a highlight. So I just put some on my finger and just apply that to my cheekbone, and it gives it just a perfect shine just for that. And then also because I want to add some to my nose. I do like to have a shiny nose, I don't know why. And I'm going to add some to my cupid's bow. Last but not least, I like to use a bronzer. I like to use a matte bronzer to just go over and just to give it a bit of colour. So I will use this in medium. Then I like to apply the e.l.f. cream blush in, well, I don't know where the colour is, I can't find the colour. But I'm going to apply it to the apple of my cheeks. So you make a face. That is pretty much it for the video. I really hope this helped. Of course, I really hope this helped on how to contour your face. This is just how I contour my face and how I get my looks in my video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys later.